Yes, class. In today's video, we will solve numerical number 8. Okay, numerical number 8, chapter number 5, company accounts, issue of share. Okay, issue of share in cash. There is two type of issue in this chapter: issue of share other than cash or issue of share in cash. So our current topic is issue of share in cash. Okay, we had solved numerical number 6 and 7 in our previous video. Now in today's class we will solve numerical number 8, chapter number 5. Okay, now I'm start to read numerical number 8. Hindustan Limited issued 50,000 equity share of rupees 10 each at 2 rupees per share premium. Okay, 50,000 share issued by Hindustan Limited, 10 rupees each. 10 rupees is face value of share and 2 rupees premium. So issue price is 10 plus 2, 12 rupees. 10 rupees each face value, 2 rupees is premium. So issue price is 10 plus 2 equal to 12 rupees. And the amount payable as follow: application and allotment rupees 5 including premium. So in this numerical, application money and allotment money merge in a single amount rupees 5, okay, including premium. Total amount 5, in which 2 rupees premium has been included. So 5 is a total amount of application, okay, in which 2 rupees is premium. So total 5 in which 2 premium, so balance 3 rupees. 5 minus 2. 5 total, 2 premium, so balance 3 is treated as a capital. The balance 3 is treated as a capital. Total 5, 2 premium and 3 rupees capital. Okay. Now next, first call is 3.5 rupees per share. Second and final call rupees 3.5 per share. Application were received for 85,000 share. Yes. Issued share are 50,000. Application received 85,000. So this is over subscription. If company get application more than issued share, if a company get application more than issued share, then the issue known as over subscription. Over subscription mean more application get other than issued share. So in that case, company use a different type of allotment that is known as pro rata. In case of over subscription, company use a different type of allotment that is pro rata. In pro rata, company issued proportionate share. In case of pro rata, company issued proportionate share to applicants. Okay, which type of ratio is used, we will calculate it later. So applicants for 10,000 share were refused. Yes, total application 85,000, in which 10,000 applicants were refused, and the application money thereon were returned. Okay, the application refused and the application money returned to them. Share were allotted to remaining applicants on pro rata basis. Allotment money was adjusted on the sum due on first call. Yes, if you get any excess money at the time of allotment, then the excess amount can due on first call. We will calculate it later on. First call was not received on 150 share. Yes, first call is arrear. First call is arrear on 150 share, and second and final call arrear on total 400 share. Give necessary journal entry in the books of Hindustan Limited and show the share capital in the balance sheet of company. Okay. Now start. First of all, we will calculate pro rata. Because as per given information, there is a company use pro rata allotment. Okay, so how to be calculate pro rata allotment? Here is the working note for that. Total applied column and total issued column. There is two column in working note: applied column and issued column. Okay, total applied application are 85,000. Yes, as per given information, total application received 85,000 share. So applied 85,000 and issued share are given 50,000. Okay, in from 85,000 application, 10,000 application were refused. From total application, 10,000 application were refused, so balance application are 75,000. Total application 85, 10,000 refused, then balance application 75,000 and share are 50,000 and total share are 50,000. So there is a ratio between 75 and 50, that is 3 is to 2 divided by 25 stable. 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2 is company's proportionate pro rata. This is pro rata. 3 is to 2 is company's pro rata. That means if any applicant applied for 3 share, the minimum issue, the most minor issue of company, if any applicant applied for 3 share, then company issued to him 2 share only. This is the minimum ratio of company, 3 is to 2. If you applied for 3, then company issue 2 share. Okay, if any applicants apply less than 3, for less than 3 share, then no share will be allotted to him. Because the minimum ratio is 3 is to 2. Okay, so now start journal entries. First entry, bank application and allotment money combined for ₹5. So first entry is bank account DR to equity share application and allotment account. Bank account DR to application and allotment account, ₹5. ₹5 multiplied by 85,000 application. Yes, this is. In case of oversubscription, first entry in which company receive application money, bank account DR to application and allotment, this entry will be made for total applied share. 85,000. Okay, first entry always will be for total number of applied share, that is 85,000 share at ₹5 each is given in numerical. So 85,000 share at ₹5 each, then 4,25,000 total amount received at the time of application and allotment. In this numerical and application and allotment money merge in a single amount, in a single call. Okay, now next, we know that after company receive bank account DR to application money, the amount of application transfer to company's capital account and premium account, because total 5 of application in which 3 is capital and 2 is premium. So the amount of issued share transferred to capital and premium account. So entry is application and allotment account DR. In first entry, application account credit, and next entry, application account debit, because the amount debited to application account and transferred to capital and premium account. So equity share application and allotment account DR to capital to premium. Equity share allotment account DR to capital to premium. The amount is the journal entry is made for 50,000 share only, not for 85,000, because in case of oversubscription, first entry pass for total applied share, and the rest of entries will be made for issued share only. Okay, first entry for applied share and rest of entries are for issued share. So next entry for issued share, 50,000. Application account DR, 50,000 share into ₹5 is 2,50,000, in which ₹3 is capital, so 50,000 is into 3, 1,50,000 capital, and 50,000 into ₹2 premium, 1 lakh is your premium, total is 250. So in next entry, the amount of application and allotment transfer to proportionate in capital account and in premium account. So entry made for 50,000 share issued share, in which ₹3 capital, so 50,000 into 3, 150 in capital account, and 50,000 into 2, ₹2 in premium account, 1 lakh rupees total. Okay, so these two entries, in first entry application money received, and next entry application money transferred to company's capital account. Okay, Now next, in third entry, company return the amount, the application amount, company return the application amount to those who are refused, okay. So in third entry, company return the application money. So which type of entry will be passed for application money return? At the time of application money received, we made entry bank account DR to application, or when application money refund, then reverse entry will be passed application account DR to bank. When application money received, then bank account DR to application, and then application money refunded or returned, then reverse entry application and allotment account DR to bank. Okay, for 10,000 share. So 10,000 share at rupees 5 each application money. So 50,000 rupees has been returned to applicants who were refused. Okay, now next, after these three entry, company calculate the excess amount which is received with application money. Company calculate excess amount which is received at the time of application. Okay, here is information also in our numerical that the allotment money was adjusted on the sum due on first call. Yes, if any excess money which is received on application and allotment can be adjusted on first call. So first of all we will calculate the total excess amount. Okay, now see it here. Total application money received 4,25,000. Okay, from 425 250, this is 250 transfer to capital and premium account. Okay, 50,000 returned to applicants. Okay, so total amount received 425, from which 250 transfer to capital and premium, and 50,000 has been returned. So balance 125. Balance 125 is excess amount which is received at the time of application and allotment. Total money received 425, from which 250 transfer to capital and premium, 50,000 returned to applicants, and then balance 125,000 is your excess which can be adjusted at the time of first call. Okay, so if company have any excess amount, this amount first of all transfer to call in advance account. Amount directly not transferred to first call. The 125,000 not directly transferred to the first call. First of all, these 1,25,000 transferred to call in advance account, and after that the amount transferred to first call account at the time of amount received. Okay, so which type of journal entry passed for this adjustment? The total 125 transferred to call in advance account. We know that the total excess amount 125,000 always store in application account. This 125,000 store in application account. So we will debit it to application account and credit to advance account. The application and allotment account DR to call in advance. That means the amount debited from application and allotment account and credited to call in advance account. So our application account has been empty totally. 425 total credit balance, in which 250 transfer to capital and premium, 50,000 transfer to 50,000 return back, and 1,25,000 transfer to call in advance. So our application account has been totally empty. Okay, the balance 125 of application account transfer to call in advance account, which is used with first call. So our next entry in which we will do first call. Okay, first call due. Yes, first call due. Equity share first call account DR to equity share capital account. Equity share first call account DR to equity share capital account. First call due 50,000 share and add rupees 3.5. 50,000 share and add rupees 3.5, total amount due 1,75,000. Okay, we want 1,75,000 from total shareholders at the time of first call. Company have already company has already adjusted 125 in call in advance. Company has adjusted already 125 in call in advance. So this amount transferred to first call account. This 125 transferred to first call account. The amount debited to call in advance and credit to first call account. Journal entry is call in advance account DR to first call account 1,25,000. Okay, we have 1,25,000 in call in advance account and our first call due is 175. So first of all we will utilize these 125 and transfer to first call account. So journal entry is call in advance account DR to first call account 125, because call in advance account already credited. So at the time of transfer, call in advance account debit and credit to first call account 125,000. Okay, now next entry we will receive the balance first call amount from our shareholders. In next entry in next entry company receive the balance of first call account. So entry is bank account DR to equity share first call account. Bank account DR to equity share first call amount rupees 49,850. How to be 49,850? So let's see here, our total due balance is 150. Okay, we have adjusted 125 of advance. Okay, so balance is 175 minus 125 is 50,000. 50,000 is our remaining balance that we want to receive from our shareholder, but the exact amount is 49,850. How to be calculate this amount? Yes, this is the working note for it, that how to be calculate this amount. So first of all, in working note we will see that total amount due in first call 175. Okay, less call in advance amount transfer from call in advance 125,000. Okay, so the balance due to public is 50,000. Balance due to public is 50,000. Total amount due at the time of first call 175 less advance 125, which is adjust from call in advance account, then balance 50,000 we will receive from public. We want to receive from public 50,000 balance, but as per given information first call was not received on 150 share. Yes, first call is arrear on 150 share. So first of all we will calculate the arrear amount. And the arrear amount will be deducted from balance 50,000. Okay, so for calculation of arrear in this particular condition, when we have adjust advance money. So formula for calculation of arrear is balance due means 50,000 rupees. This balance due 50,000 and upon number of issued share are also 50,000. Balance due is 50,000 and number of share issued also 50,000. So 50,000 rupees on 50,000 share. 50,000 rupees on 50,000 share. Then our allotment rate is 1 rupees per share. How? 50,000 rupees on 50,000 share. So per share rate is 1 rupees. So 1 rupees 1 rupees call rate at 150 share, because 150 share does not paid first call money. So 1 rupees rate and 150 share. So our total arrear is 150 rupees. 1 rupees into 150 share. So less arrear 150 rupees and the balance 48,950 received from public or shareholders. Then balance 49,850 received from shareholders. Bank account DR to equity share first call account 49,850. इसे आप दोबारा समझें एक बार. जिन न्यूमेरिकल्स में आप एडवांस एडजस्ट करते हैं किसी भी लेवल पर, चाहे वो फर्स्ट कॉल हो, चाहे वो अलॉटमेंट हो, चाहे वो सेकंड कॉल हो, कहीं भी हो, किसी भी न्यूमेरिकल में जब आप फर्स्ट कॉल अलॉटमेंट या सेकंड कॉल कहीं भी एडवांस मनी एडजस्ट करते हैं, मतलब एडवांस काम में लेते हैं, उसके बाद भी बैलेंस बचता है जो हमें लोगों से लेना है। जैसे हमने फर्स्ट कॉल ड्यू कितना किया 175, हमारे पास एडवांस में कितने पड़े थे 125, इसका मतलब हमें 50,000 रुपये और चाहिए लोगों से लेने हैं। अब इस 50,000 में भी एक आदमी जिसके पास 150 शेयर है वो पैसा नहीं दे रहा है फर्स्ट कॉल का, देन हाउ टू बी कैलकुलेट हिज एरियर्स। उसके लिए फार्मूला है कि बैलेंस ड्यू, मतलब कितना बैलेंस और चाहिए 50,000 शेयर, 50,000 रुपये चाहिए, तो उसका फार्मूला है बैलेंस ड्यू अपॉन इशूड शेयर। मतलब बैलेंस ड्यू में नंबर ऑफ़ इशूड शेयर का आप डिवाइड लगा दो, तो जो रेट आएगी उस नई रेट से हमें एरियर क्या करना है, कैलकुलेट करना है। तो 50,000 रुपये चाहिए, 50,000 ही सवाल में शेयर हैं, तो 50,000 रुपया 50,000 शेयर पर चाहिए, तो पर शेयर कितना चाहिए 1 रुपया, और 1 रुपये की रेट से एक आदमी नहीं दे रहा जिसके पास कितने शेयर हैं 150 शेयर हैं, तो 1 रुपये की रेट से 150 शेयर का बनता है 150 रुपया। तो 50,000 हमें चाहिए, एक आदमी 150 देगा नहीं, तो 49,850 हमें लोगों से क्या करना है, लेना है। बैंक अकाउंट DR टू इक्विटी शेयर फर्स्ट कॉल अकाउंट 49,850। ओके, दिस इज योर फर्स्ट कॉल डन। नाउ नेक्स्ट फाइनल कॉल, ड्यू फाइनल कॉल एंट्री इज इक्विटी शेयर फाइनल कॉल अकाउंट DR to equity share capital account 50,000 share at rupees 3.5 per share, 50,000 share at rupees 3.5 per share, then total amount is 175,000. Now here is no advance money, here is no advance money, so we want to receive, company want to receive total amount from shareholder, so we made direct entry bank account DR to bank account DR to final call account, bank account DR to final call account, here bank account DR to final call account. Okay, amount is total due 175. Okay, as per given information, second and final call money was not received on 400 share. Okay, total due balance is 1,000 and second and final call money not received on 400 share, then 400 share at rupees 3.5 per share, 1400 rupees are arrear, 1400 rupees are arrear, so 175 total, 1400 arrears, then net 173,600 received from shareholders, 173,600 received from shareholder. At the time of final call arrear, at the time of final call arrear, we will directly subtract the arrear amount, we will direct subtract the arrear amount, not to like this type of working note, because the working note is made, this type of calculation and working note is made when advance is adjusted, when advance is adjusted, and after that we will calculate arrear money. Okay, but at the time of final call there is no advance money, so if there is no advance money, then the arrear amount directly deducted from the total due balance. Total due balance is 175 and final call money not paid on 400 share, then 400 share into 3.5 per share, then 1400 minus 175,000 minus 1400, then total amount received 173,600. Okay, now let's see again all the entry from starting to end. First of all, bank account DR to application, bank account DR to application for 85,000 applicants. Okay, in next entry we will transfer application money to capital and premium, but the entry made only for 50,000 share because company issued only 50,000 share. Now next, company refund application money to whom, which share has been rejected, application has been rejected, so reverse entry, application account DR to bank 10,000 share at rupees 5 is 50,000 rejected. Next, advance money, excess money, total received 425, 250 transfer to capital and premium, 50,000 has been returned, so 125 transfer to advance account. These advance will be adjusted with first call. Next, first call due application account, first call account DR to capital 50,000 share at rupees 3.5, 175. Now the advance money transferred to first call advance account DR to first call 185. Next, bank account DR to first call 49,850. How to be here? 175 total, 125 less advance, balance 50,000, 50,000 amount, 150,000 share, 1 rupees per share, and 1 rupees per share multiplied by 150 who has no who has no paid first call. So 150 rupees minus 48,850 received. Finally, final call account DR to capital 175 again 50,000 into 3.5, and next entry application final call money received bank account DR to final call, total amount due 175,000, in which 400 from 400 final call money note received on 400 shares, so 400 share into 3.5 per share, 1400 arrears, so 175,000 minus 1400 rupees arrear, net amount received 173,600 from our shareholders. Now come to next your balance sheet. Balance sheet in new format. This is the new format of balance sheet and it is much easier than 11th class or your partnership accounting. Okay, now start your balance sheet. Particulars, note number column and amount column. Okay, first of all your liability side, equity and liability. And first head is shareholder fund. We include two subhead in shareholder fund: share capital and reserve and surplus. Okay, first of all we will calculate share capital. Note number 1. Here is the note number 1. Total share is 50,000 at rupees 10 each, 5 lakh rupees. Okay, less arrears, 14,000 arrear of final call, 150 arrear of first call, then total arrear is 1550 rupees, 1550 rupees total arrear of first call. So net capital is 498 450, 498 450 show in amount column. Okay, now reserve and surplus. Reserve and surplus, here is a single amount in reserve and surplus: security premium. Security premium 50,000 share at rupees 2 each, 50,000 share at rupees 2 each. 1 lakh is your total security premium. Note number 2, 1 lakh is your security premium and total amount is 598 450, 598 450. Now asset side there is a single assets, current assets. Okay, in which only cash and cash equivalents, there is no fixed assets, plant, machine, building, nothing, only current assets. And subhead is cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent include cash balance, bank balance and marketable security. Okay, so our bank balance, bank account DR, bank account DR, bank accounts here, net balance of bank account is 498 450, that is equal to liability side, 498 450, and both sides are equal. Okay, this is your new format of balance sheet. First of all liability, in which capital and surplus, and next assets, in which cash and cash equivalents. Calculated 50,000 share at rupees 10 is 5 lakh, in which 1550 rupees are arrear of first call and final call, then net 498 450, and security premium 50,000 share at rupees 2 each, 1 lakh is your security premium, and this is your numerical number 8. Okay class, now numerical number 9 is based on under subscription. So you have to solve this numerical number 9, which is based on under subscription. In case of under subscription, the total entries starting to end will be passed for applied share only. In case of over subscription, first entry for applied and rest entry for issued. But in case of under subscription, all entries pass for applied share, not for issued share. Okay, so you will have to solve numerical number 9.